What if I told you there's a thick, sticky oil sitting quietly on store shelves that people once used as medicine, fuel, beauty oil, and even punishment? An oil so powerful that ancient Egyptians used it, doctors argued over it, and modern science is still catching up. Most people only know castor oil as that thing your grandma talked about, but the truth is, you've been underestimating it your whole life. Today, we're breaking down the real uses of castor oil, what actually works, what's exaggerated, and why once you understand it, you'll never look at that bottle the same way again. Stay with me, because one of these uses might completely change how you treat everyday problems. Castor oil comes from the seeds of the castor bean plant. Fun fact, those raw seeds are toxic, but once processed correctly, the oil becomes safe and incredibly useful. What makes castor oil special is something called ricinoic acid. This fatty acid gives castor oil its thick texture, strong moisturizing power, and anti-inflammatory properties. That's the secret behind almost every use you're about to hear. Most people rub castor oil on their skin once, feel how thick it is, and immediately hate it. But here's what they don't realize. Castor oil isn't meant to sit on the surface. It's meant to lock moisture in. That's why it's commonly used for dry, cracked skin, heels and elbows, rough cuticles. The trick? Use just a drop and apply it on damp skin. Used this way, it doesn't feel greasy. It feels protective. That's why it's in many lip balms and heavy-duty skin creams. You've probably heard this claim: castor oil makes your hair grow faster. Here's the honest truth. Castor oil does not magically grow new hair, but it creates the perfect environment for healthy hair growth. How? It moisturizes the scalp, reduces breakage, makes hair appear thicker and stronger. That's why people use it on scalp, eyebrows, eyelashes, beards. It doesn't create hair, but it helps you keep the hair you already have. That difference matters.
This is castor oil's most famous and controversial use. For centuries, castor oil was used as a strong laxative. It works by stimulating the intestines to move. But here's the key point most people miss. Because it's powerful, it's not meant for frequent use. Modern medicine rarely recommends it today because gentler options exist. So yes, it works, but it's a tool, not a habit. This one sounds strange, but people swear by it. A castor oil pack involves soaking cloth in castor oil, placing it on the skin, covering it with warmth. Traditionally, people used this for muscle discomfort, joint stiffness, and abdominal tension. The warmth helps the oil absorb slowly. Science is still limited here, but the practice has existed for over 100 years. Sometimes longevity itself tells a story. Castor oil is often used in very small amounts for details people overlook. For example, dry nails and brittle cuticles, chapped lips, eyebrows that thin over time. That's why you'll find castor oil in mascaras, nail treatments, and eye area cosmetics. Its thickness keeps moisture from escaping, especially in delicate areas.
Here's the surprising part. Castor oil isn't just personal, it's industrial. It's used to make lubricants, paints, soaps, coatings, even certain plastics. Why? Because it stays stable under pressure and heat. So yes, the same oil used on eyelashes is also used in machines. That's versatility. Castor oil isn't dangerous, but it demands respect. Important things to remember: never ingest large amounts, always do a skin patch test, don't use it daily internally, keep it away from raw castor beans. Used correctly, it's helpful. Used carelessly, it becomes a problem. Castor oil isn't magic. It isn't a cure-all, but it's one of those rare substances